por la lejana montaña va cabalgando un jinete, vaga solito en el mundo y va deseando la muerte.
Throughout time, different cultures have developed different ways of dealing with death. From Egypt to Mexico, rituals have been rediscovered by archaeologists and historians. In Mexico, Dia de los Muertos celebrations are considered an integral part of Mexican identity, an identity fused with Mesoamerican rituals, European beliefs, and Spanish culture. Today, this tradition reaches into the United States with a new and evolving way of celebrating continued reverence for death and those who have passed. The reverence for death in Mesoamerica is obvious in many archaeological sites around the region. For over 2,500 years, Mesoamerican cultures shared many of the same traditions when celebrating their ancestors. In the post-classical period, this celebration was a month long and took place in August. Though preparation for Dia de los Muertos can span over a month, today, the celebration generally takes place in 3 days, with many indigenous practices intact.
Y aunque la noche es muy bella, él va pidiéndole a Dios que se lo...
For many who celebrate Dia de los Muertos, death is not the end, but a beginning of a new journey, a journey to the Mictlan, a final resting place for souls. This journey is long, difficult, and probably why so many believe this life is a dream and the next is when we are truly awake. The road to the Mictlan is a journey through the Chicuna Mictlan, the land of the dead, where 9 challenging obstacles await the traveler. It is from these obstacles that many of the items found on contemporary Dia de los Muertos ofrendas originate.
De mis ojos está brotando llanto. A mis años estoy enamorada.
With Spanish colonization, death rituals were influenced by new peoples, laws, and lifestyles. Spain and the Catholic Church made an indelible mark on the cultures of Mesoamerica. Many of these influences were timely influences associated with the golden age of European monarchy and the devastation of the bubonic plague. Decadence and death balanced together in a confusion of right and wrong, good versus evil, layered upon a more cyclical understanding of life. The details and additions to Dia de los Muertos by Europeans were numerous. The idea of cemeteries and the practice of keeping relics were new to Mesoamerica. On altars today, there is evidence of this with sugared skulls and with celebrating this event in cemeteries as well as the home, not to mention the distinct involvement of the church. Before colonization, this celebration took place in the late summer. With the synchronization between Mesoamerican and Catholic practices, the joint celebration now takes place in November on All Saints' Day. Every year, the National Hispanic Cultural Center hosts Dia de los Muertos events in September and October, culminating with our despedida on November 1st or 2nd. On this evening, the community is invited to place their own offerings and remembrances on the community altar. This reflective tradition includes music, poetry, and traditional chocolate y pan de muerto. Scattered in the halls, community groups, schools, and local artists have ofrendas and altares demonstrating both traditional and innovative ways to remember and honor the dead. Workshops produce sugar skulls and papel picado for our events and altars.
Como tú no has querido, ya verás lo que vas a aprender cuando vivas conmigo.
To find out more about the National Hispanic Cultural Center Dia de los Muertos celebrations, click on our calendar for more details.